Good morning, this is Vlad. We are going to take a look at automated data database change requests. In other words, just any SQL run, SQL script run. So what we see before us on the left side, this is basically the automation control control node. That's where all the automation runs from. It is connected to on one side to JIRA, which is this, and on the other side it is connected to a database. It's an Oracle database in this case, but could be any other. So let's take a look at the actual process of running a DCR or data change request. In normal basically setup, what happens, some kind of a business unit or a person opens up a request to run a script. It either happens in a ServiceNow URL or in this case in JIRA as a task. So from that perspective, to order a script run, the process is the same. So let's take a look what it looks like. So there will be a form to run a script. So in this case, the script can be run either by a person or by an automation module. Either way. So let's fill this out and see what the difference is between a manual run and an automated run. So there are a few basic entries that need to happen. Most of them are required. So the first one is to kind of describe it. So run this script in UAT. So next we choose which database this to be run in. So UAT, let's pick the OLTP database. Next we enter who is this to be approved by. So let's enter ball. So what happens next, this person will get an email saying, hey, this developer or some person from some other unit requested this run in UAT according to this work item. Do you approve? And Bob basically will click yes, approved, not approved. This could be automated. So we enter this part. Next, we need to assign this request to someone. So if we assign it to a person, let's say to Vlad, so what happens next? Vlad will get a notification, and this request will show up on his board as a task to basically to run. So it will be simply a task like this one, but it's going to be in to-do state. But if we assign this to an automation unit, which is, for example, automation API, this goes directly to this unit, which is automation. And provided the criteria are met, there are basically 4 criteria to run this in automated way. The process will start immediately. So the criteria is the DCR request. This form has to have a valid approval, which we went over. Then it has to be in progress state. So this is in progress. As we can see, there's nothing here yet. There's simply form in to-do state. So then we have nothing is done yet, and we have 1,000 DCRs that have failed. They're relevant in this case. This is just for testing purposes. Anyway, but so first of all, it has to be approved. It has to be in progress status in a JIRA board. The task should be assigned to automation API to be automated. Otherwise, a person runs this DCR on his or her own schedule or time. Could be tomorrow, could be the next week. They do it as they please. But in automation, basically case, provided these criteria are met, it runs immediately. So, and the due date is today. So let's pick a due date. So it's today, May the 22nd. And next we need to simply assign a attach a script. It could be 50. If we attach 50, this will probably run, I don't know, for a person this will take, for different environments this may take, I don't know, a week or so, maybe a couple of weeks, but automation will do it immediately. So next we simply click submit, and the request basically goes to automation. So this is an existing request, an automated one. So as we can see, there is a DCR1 that has one attachment as a SQL script, and it's simple script that has insert these values into this database and commit. All of the other attachments are basically logs of previous runs. So we're not going to take a look at them, but all we need to do to make this process to basically auto execute this DCR is to put it from here to here in progress. As soon as we do, the automation basically control node, which runs Ansible, polls JIRA every 60 seconds, and as soon as it detects something that is in progress, the due date is today, assigned to automation API, and it has a valid approval, it will start running immediately. So let's put it here, and let's see how automation works. So this is in progress now. As soon as automation is done, it will move to done. So no DBA time. You see, it's done already. So all this process took, let's see, 10 seconds, 10.87 seconds. Out of that time, on the JIRA side, it basically consumed 3.60 seconds. The actual run, which means the script run, took a second and 1.3 seconds. So the rest is basically not negligible. We can bypass the timing for it. But that is pretty much how it works from ordering perspective. Thank you.